Hi everyone, travel addict guy here, and I'm in Cordoba today, and we've got more economic collapse, let's call it, here in Spain once again in Cordoba. And in this plaza here, this is the center of town. There's a little bit of commerce out, and there's a few people out, but I don't have to go very far, and I start to go this way to the more touristic part, the old town, and you're gonna see how the economy is collapsing, guys. It is basically collapsed without tourists. So that place across the street there, guys, that is for rent, and there's actually someone living there in front of that store. It used to be a pastry shop, and now it is disponible for rent. Wow, things seem to be getting very bad indeed here in Cordoba, and they're gonna come up on a few places here very soon. And I passed by that one shop earlier, and there was a man actually sleeping there on a mattress out in front of a pastry shop there, a closed down one. So very different times here. So there we go, across the street there's one there. You see that sign there? It says "Se vende" or "Se alquila" in the orange there. That is for rent or for sale. And here to my right, here it is here, farol, "Se alquila." There you go. Another one completely empty. You can see that. Looks like it's been cleaned out inside. A lot of these places here just collecting dust at the moment, unfortunately. The collapse is real, guys, and it's amazing. Certain towns seem to be doing well, like Madrid, and then you've got other towns like Cordoba that are doing very badly at the moment. Here's another place here. It says they have moved though, so maybe they just moved somewhere else. That is empty inside. North Bar. So some places taking advantage probably of the cheap rent to go ahead and move to a better location if they have the money. But other ones unfortunately have just gone out. And here's another one. I don't have to go very far. And here's a place here. New homes, "Se alquila," for rent. And there it is. And this was Immobiliaria, which I've talked about before. So this was a place that rented property, or they sold property. So these places have been extremely devastated because you do not have anyone currently renting or buying. And this place here also is for rent at the corner, right next door, guys. Don't have to go far. And we're in Claudio Marcelo Street, and there it is, "Se alquila" here, for rent. Right there, guys. And this one's already been graffitied up, it looks like. You can see inside there. Nothing going on in there, unfortunately. I don't even know what that was. There is no sign there. So here's a nice looking shoe store, leather shop, and that is open still, selling some nice shoes and leather goods there. And a cafe that is open too. So there are a few places open, but there are quite a few closed. And when you get down to the tourist zone, it is devastating, guys. Everything is closed there, and there is no one about. They've even closed the main attraction here in town. Here's a place here across the street that is definitely closed down. Looks like for a while, but they may be renovating that one. So there you go there. And it is a Thursday, and it is about 12:30, I would say. So early in the day. Here we go. Here's another place to the right here. Comercio Justo Alquila. And this was Immobiliaria, it looks like. No, it was Ecologico Local. So they were selling like ecologically friendly products. I don't know if they were fruit and vegetables or something else like that. And here, we don't have to go very far again, guys. And it's quite busy here. You can see a lot of people here, a lot of movement here. So it's amazing that these places would all be out. Hola. And this place is called Ibiza Trendy. Buenos Vinos. So it used to be a wine store. You think that would be in fashion, and that one is definitely for rent, and that is a shame. When they leave them vacant like that, you see a lot of graffiti there, and they are attracting that, unfortunately. And that is empty inside of there. That becomes an eyesore. So that is a shame. So on this block here, and this is very close to the main plaza in Cordoba, And that is the only place that there are things going on. Around there, once you get out of there, it is very, very dry and desolate. And to my left here is a very touristic thing. It is this Roman temple. And it's these columns here are preserved. That is all that's left of it. And to my right is another place for rent, se alquila. And that is gone. Another one, another casualty of the economic crisis. I think here we're gonna have to call it a collapse here in Cordoba. I think it qualifies as an economic collapse here. Another place to my right, there's a sign for lease. And right next door, guys, El Salone. So this was a hair salon here, peluqueria in Spanish. And I've talked about that before in some other videos, and those have not done well. And that is gone. Se alquila, you can see that. Completely empty inside of there. So how many people lost their jobs in this one? I'm sure quite a few, guys. Got people, barbers in there. Some people put their sweat and tears. So that is open. Oh, wow. And right next door, another one for rent. Wow, this has really been decimated here, guys. Se alquila, another place right next door that is for rent. And that is amazing. Right in the heart of the town here, in the touristic part of Córdoba. And absolutely decimated. You can see that. So this is the hammam. It is a famous Arabic baths in there, guys. And I'm very, very close to the tourist zone. And now I'm in the tourist zone, actually. I'm close to the Mesquita, which is the mosque here in Cordoba. Hammam, okay. And she's saying that 1 hour here, you get to go in like 3 different baths, from cold to warm to hot, for 28 euros. And they have a special right now for a couple, and you could go here for, with a massage even, for 59 maybe, okay. So 59, but that's a really good special, but probably because there are no tourists at all. And she said there's hardly any tourists right now. In fact, there's one person inside, so I can't go in and film. Okay, pues muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Okay, so I actually went in there. That is the hammam, and it is the Arabic baths. And they're pretty old. They're actually pretty ancient, I guess. Wow, look at this, guys. That is just devastating. Here, it's on a Friday. It's about 1 o'clock on Friday. And these are the streets here, desolate. And I asked that woman inside the hammam, and she said that there are hardly any tourists. In fact, she had one person in there, and that is it. And she said it has dropped by about 80 or 90% of what they normally would have as far as tourists go. And this is the center here, close to the Mesquita, which is the mosque. Okay, you can see all these shops here. They are closed. And there is the mosque there, the Mesquita. And that is the most famous place for tourists here in Cordoba. And it is so quiet around here. I was here the other day, and it was very empty streets, very desolate. And some people have told me they have never seen it like this before. It is very interesting what is going on here. So you can see down that way, there is hardly anyone in the streets there. Wow. And during normal times, these streets would be flooded with people, with tourists. And a lot of these places are completely shuttered. Here is a hostel. You think that this would be prime a location there, and it is completely closed right now. And a lot of these places have just chosen to close down. We have a few people walking here. So there are some people today. I was here the other day, and there was actually no one around here walking. So there's actually a hotel here, El Conquistador, and that is closed. Look at this, guys. Completely closed. And in this prime location here. Wow, imagine all the dollars they are losing here. Cordoba. All of these big hotels are closed, and the mosque is shuttered. And this is a hotel here, Hotel Mesquita, and that is closed, and that is right across from the mosque, and a subway that is closed. So it actually looks like it's open today. They have the doors open, so you can go in there. So maybe on the weekend it is open, because we were here yesterday and you could not go inside of there. And I think I saw 1 or 2 people inside of there. So very, very interesting there. And there are a couple places open there, and there is no one in there. And we're right across from the mosque here, and here is a cafe closed down. So you can see all of these places around the mosque are completely closed, guys. Shut down. I wonder if this ATM is even working. This is even turned off. So the ATM across the street from the mosque is even shut down. Wow, I bet you'll never see it like this again. Some more hotels, and they are shuttered. Marisa Hotel. So I don't know if these places, I would say that they may still be in business, but for now they are shuttered. And imagine the amount of money they are losing every day by being closed in this prime area here. Everything around here is closed pretty much. Here's another one here. What about the Burger King? The Burger King is open. So you have a fancy Burger King here across the street from the mosque. Let's go in here and take a look. And there's no one in there. No one inside the Burger King at 1 o'clock, guys. Wow, that is strange to see. So very little action in there. So you can see why these places have chosen not to even open. There's just no tourists. There's no one to buy their products, their food. I guess Burger King is staying open. They might have a few customers throughout the day, keeping people employed. I guess that is good. And here's a couple souvenir shops. Here's a place open here. So a few people walking around. I do see a few people today. And that woman was trying to get me to try something, I think. And you can't blame her. So this is just amazing here. To see it like this. Maybe on the weekend they have some places open. I don't know. You have this beautiful Mesquita here, this mosque. And this is a big hotel here, Hotel Maimonides, and that is completely shuttered. Look at that, you can see that, guys. And this is a Eurostars, and look at that, you can just see the mail accumulating there. So nothing going on in there. Imagine the amount of money they are losing every day here. So I do see a little foot traffic today. So I guess that is a good start to things. And if you go down some of these side streets, it could be much, much worse, because some of these places are out of business completely. And these poor people have been forced to sell. This place is open here. Here's a restaurant, another one. I doubt there's anyone in there though. Let's see if we can peek in here. Look at that. All those tables set up there, not one customer, guys. Not a one. Wow, what a shame. What a shame. And it's after 1 o'clock now. So there should be a lot of people in there around this time, normally. Drinking coffee or having lunch. Yeah, these places are just all completely shuttered here. It is just total economic collapse here. So you can see the crisis here is real, the economic crisis. And like I said, I'm gonna call it a collapse here in Córdoba. Unfortunately, now I hear Sevilla is doing better, and Madrid, and Malaga is doing so-so at the moment. So very, very interesting what is going on in Spain. So that is the report here. As you can see, it is very difficult times here in Córdoba. So we'll see you in the next video. Travel Addict Guy. Take care, everyone.